No, sorry, there's no more music. That was it. That we cut that one right down to the wire, and we're still late. I mean, but hello, welcome everyone.
Hello.
Let me get Joe his full view over here. We're still fixing out the bugs here. Hello, Crazy, Mark, aka Lubert, and Big E. Welcome to the Basement Brothers. Hey, Mark, how's the audio this week? Is it louder? Is it better for you? Mark suggested that our audio was a little quiet, so I decided to turn it up a bit and see if it's any better. I made some adjustments on the soundboard. So if it's better this week, let us know. If it's worse, and we're clipping all the time, also let us know, because I want to fix that as well. So, welcome to the stream. If you have not already, be sure to drop a follow up above. That way you'll be notified when we go live. And we're trying to get better about starting on time. But I also had to, help a customer at work. So,
I was wondering why you were home so late.
Yeah, I was home a little later because of that. But, yeah, if you drop that follow, then you'll be notified when we go live. And whether you hear from us or not, because I had to really quick get stuff ready.
I think this was like the first week in literally like forever that I had my stuff prepped on time. And
Yeah,
James
you did fantastic this week. Joe even went above and beyond. He's got next week's episode.
Well,
or next week's research done to an extent. We're still going to refine it a bit more. We're looking forward to.
Also, that was by accident.
It's a little better, definitely better than it was. Cool. All right, I will work on that some more. Didn't have much time tonight to really refine that. For those of you over on the YouTube channel following us there, this is specifically for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. People on Twitch don't have to do that because that's a paid feature. So, and we don't even have it yet. So
yeah. I mean, if you're hitting a
but
subscribe button, then you're just wasting your money.
No, how would you even hit it?
You'd have to like hack into Twitch.
Yeah,
create
you wouldn't
a
be hitting
subscribe
it.
Button for us.
But hit that subscribe over on YouTube. That'll help us out as well.
Follow.
And then you will get access to our clips and stuff over there. So I just put out I actually uploaded our episode last week.
I saw that. I
uploaded our episode today. Oh, I should show you guys, if you haven't seen it already, the fantastic thumbnail that I put together for the clip we went ooh, excuse me. Jeez. Just ate real fast. The clip that we released today of Joe getting his driver's test or passing his driver's test. I put a thumbnail up on that.
I didn't even notice the Lamborghini when I saw this.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Yeah, because I drive a Lamborghini.
Yeah, Joe's Lamborghini, that clickbait. Right? Gotta get that clickbait in there.
Yeah, because it's totally not a 99 Jeep Grand Cherokee that I drive.
Sounds good, Crazy. Yeah, right? So, I tried to find your Cherokee, and then I was like, hold on a second. We need to have a better thumbnail than just a Grand Cherokee. So why not Joe with some deal with it glasses and his license? You never even saw the thumbnail, dude. I was so proud of this. I'm like, look at this thumbnail. This is glorious.
You even blurred out my info.
Yeah, I mean it's just a thumbnail, so it's so small people probably wouldn't see it anyway.
Yeah,
but
true.
Just in case, I'm like, blur that out. Done. I was so proud. So
yep, I drive a Lambo every day to school. That's realistic.
Joe rides in style, man. Let me tell you,
because I can afford that.
So yeah, this is actually another announcement. This is the last time we'll be in this setting. So take a look around.
If all things go right, yes.
I mean, it should go right. It's not that.
I mean,
hard.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
We're just moving a room over. So we'll be. It should be my vlog this week.
Yeah.
So go ahead and you can check that out as well. Man, a lot of announcements today. A lot of them. So we're just gonna the topic of why we're all here. The last thing is bands and orchestras. Joe and I are gonna go over our experiences in each. I was not in orchestra, but Joe was. Joe was not in band, but I was. So we have both perspectives present, and we're going to share that with each other. Look at that! Thank you for the follow. The alerts are working this week, folks.
However, they're not custom.
They're not custom yet. They're all the defaults. But thank you for that follow. We appreciate it. Welcome back, Crazy. So at any point during the show, if you want to join in the conversation, go ahead and put it in chat, and we will address it as best we can. So, with that, Joe, do you want to give us some random facts?
Why, sure, brother. I even made a note card prepped early. You can see my awful handwriting, but yeah.
Go for it, bro.
I decided to go with band or mainly band and musical instruments, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, people who play the flute actually have 3 terminology for what they are. Like, you have what do you call a person who plays the flute, James?
A flutist?
That's the most common name, but they also can go by flautist. Flautis. And
that sounds German.
And very rarely people will refer to them as fluter. Fluter. Also, an aluminum grand piano was built inside the Hindenburg Airship's lounge, and it weighed 356 pounds.
Holy moly.
It was an aluminum grand piano.
That must have been... I'm hoping they shined it up, because that would be quite the shiny, magical musical instrument.
And I'm sure it was shiny after the Hindenburg.
What?
You know, when things are molten, they like glow.
Yeah, but I thought you were talking about a piano, weren't you?
Yeah, but it's a piano that was on the Hindenburg.
Oh, I missed that part.
It was on the Hindenburg lounge.
My apologies.
And then, this one I found really interesting. The drum beat in Independence Day spells out die in Morse code. You know the movie?
Really?
Yeah. And then the last thing, John Bonham... Wait, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. The drummer from Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
In his drum solo in the song Moby Dick, it was so intense that his drumsticks occasionally would break. So he would just start using his hands. And occasionally drawing blood, actually.
Wow.
That's
intense.
Yeah, he apparently really liked that drum solo. But yeah, those are all my facts and my awful handwriting.
Oh man, we didn't even go over what we did this week. How was your week, Joe?
Oh,
thank you for those random facts, by the way.
I had them.
Go over what we did. Oh, sorry, getting playback there.
Yeah. I had my math league competition today because I'm a nerd. In fact, I'm actually
because I'm a nerd. He says.
In fact, I'm
full-fledged admitting to it.
Well, I'm even wearing this shirt. Extra points to anyone that can interpret it.
Anyone?
I'm sure someone can.
For context, grand pianos are made from cast iron. That makes sense then, why they had it in the Hindenburg.
Yeah, and they made out of aluminum.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
Hey, math guy.
There you go.
Mark
math
got it. No, Mark.
Are you a mathlete, Joe? Is that
I mean,
is that the correct term?
We go to math league competition. We do competitive math, so... I guess.
You do competitive math.
I guess that would make me a mathlete.
That would. So that's been your week? Just math?
Well, it's not been all of it. I mean, I had...
Do you remember what we did over the weekend? And the events that transpired from that?
Do I?
How could you forget this?
I'm sorry. I'm not good at remembering things that just happened.
Okay, well, I'll give you a hint. We're moving to that other room next week.
Oh, yeah, the cable!
And we decided to put an Ethernet cable, a new Cat 7 Ethernet cable going over to that room.
And then the ACE trip.
And then we ended up having to fix a water heater. So that was a turn of events. Fill out the description on the... Dude, you know what? I'm getting there. There's been a what do you call it? Like, there's been so many things I'm trying to fix and get ready. But that is on the list of something I need to do. Go check out the YouTube channel. There is actually, I should just copy and paste that for now. But there's a description on there, I believe. So basically, we're the Basement Brothers. Joe and I here. James and Joe are brothers, and we have this show.
I really should take off my glasses.
But yes, we ended up fixing or having to repair the water heater because I needed a step stool to get up into the ceiling and like put the cable up. And unfortunately, our mom was taking the other one to go help our grandma out with something. I can't remember, hanging curtains, I think. And so she had taken the actual step stool. Well, there was this block of wood that was next to the router, so I could, just put that on the ground and step on that. So I started to kind of move it on the ground, and it slipped out of my grip, and it came falling and crashing down. I stepped back because I didn't have any shoes on, so I'm like, oh gosh, it's gonna hit my toes. And this huge chunk of wood just came down and smacked the safety valve on it, and just water just started gushing out. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I took my thumb and I just plugged the hole.
Were you like that Dutch boy with the dikes?
And then I couldn't do anything. So I was yelling out for help. It was quite the quite the travesty. What?
LED RGB. I saw that, Eli, on your Snapchat story.
More of the story. Don't break off the pressure release valve. Yeah. Exactly. It's explosive. It shot all the way across the room.
You're lucky that water wasn't boiling hot.
Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't. Unless it was because it was still in the pipe. I don't know.
Could have been.
But yeah, it was.
If it was boiling hot, you would have burned your legs easily.
So then we spent the rest of the day troubleshooting that problem, because then we had to get the plastic part out, and it was a mess. But we spent the rest of the day doing that and then stringing over the cable. So
yeah,
it was
and
interesting.
And we still have ceiling tiles missing from Mars.
Yeah, don't even mention the ceiling tiles. We gotta move on to our topic: bands and orchestras. Thank you for those random facts again, bro. But I just wanted to give a little bit of a brief background on like the history of bands and orchestras. I didn't really understand. I didn't realize that bands or concert bands are kind of a 19th century thing. Did you know that?
19th?
Or no, not 19th. It would be 1900s. Yeah.
20th.
So 20th century thing.
Because it's always.
Did you know that? That it's actually a newer thing?
Did not know that.
Orchestras, however.
Well, those go back
ages. And for those of you that don't know, a band basically is just woodwinds, brass, and percussion. Sometimes a bass and piano is usually what's in a band, a concert band. And then an orchestra is strings, percussion, woodwinds, and brass. So basically everything.
Except for, there are certain things that aren't in an orchestra.
I don't think like a saxophone. There's like certain instruments. I think that
instruments, no specific category, but certain instruments are not involved.
And obviously, there's different variations of each, so it's not constrained to one type or the other. So, bands though, so in that history, originated within the 1900s, and they were mainly from military bands of the British and the Americans. That's how they actually came about, and most of their music started as marches. And if you think about it, it makes sense because you can't haul out these huge stringed instruments into marches and stuff. You know what I mean?
A violin isn't that big.
Yeah, but the rest of your orchestra is, Joe.
That's true.
That's what I'm getting at. Is like your cellos, your basses, your violas, really. Those bigger instruments.
Even violas can be played while walking. But yeah, I understand the cellos and the basses. Yeah, you can't.
Sure, you can get a violin. Violins you can get out there. But everything else, good luck.
And it's possible with cellos, but it's like I've seen it done before where they have like a dancing configuration of cellos. It's possible, but it's not easy by any means. You need something called, and this is gonna sound odd, but you need something called a block strap, and it attaches to the cello. I know it sounds weird because it sounds awfully close to something else that's odd, and I don't want to talk about that, but. In fact,
what is it, Joe?
My orchestra teacher accidentally said the other thing one time when she was talking about the block straps.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was the other class. I wish I was there because that would have been hilarious. But
oh man.
Yeah, and it's like a strap that I don't know exactly how it works, but I just know that that's what you use, and you can do walking with a cello. Then basses, I have no clue how you do that, other than making an electric bass, but then you have to haul the amp. So their basses are the one that I play, of course, is one of the least mobile.
Joe plays bass. Joe plays bass.
Speaking of which, today in orchestra, it was interesting. So I had registration, signing up for classes and all that, and I had that 5th hour because I was gone the whole rest of the day, so I could only do it during 5th hour. Well, and that's my orchestra class. So after another registration, I head down there, and I come in. The other bass player is gone, and I was gone for registration. So I just grab my bass and join in the middle of a song.
That's how you have to do it. When you show up late, you just grab your instrument and act like you were there the whole time.
Yeah.
That's what I always
Except
did.
for it's a little odd because it was an entire section missing until I got there.
That's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're the only one now?
No, there's 2 of us, but the other one was gone today. He must have been sick or something.
Okay. So yeah, when it comes to concert band, that didn't really originate until, like Mark said too, in the 20s and 30s. So it's interesting that I did not know that. So
that is interesting.
There's my, well, not really random, but there's my fact for the day.
I can kind of understand that though, because think about, like, you don't think of like pre-1900s as really having, like,
yeah, exactly.
You don't really associate it with that. It's just you feel like it would be older because it seems like something so simple.
Well, because instruments like that have been around for
but actually putting them together. Like, you wouldn't expect to hear a march in the 1800s.
Yeah. So, but for orchestras, that goes back, and actually I couldn't find like a definitive time that goes back to.
Makes
it
sense.
just kind of said the classical period.
Yeah, they've been around
is
for
what I was seeing.
Years.
But the main period that it was, or in the classical period, the main person that like really influenced it, can you guess it? Guess the person.
I'm guessing either Bach or Beethoven.
There you go. Beethoven was a large influence on the.
I was guessing it was one of those
orchestra. 2. Yeah. So some of those first arrangements that were introduced. So with orchestras too, you have different types and sizes. So you have symphony or philharmonic orchestras, which are typically over 80 musicians. And the reason that they're symphony and philharmonic is because it's if there's 2 different orchestras in the same location. So like you have I can't remember the example they used. It was something like the London Philharmonic and the Symphony of London or something like that. It was something to that effect. So that's the difference between your symphony and philharmonic. And then chamber orchestras are up to 50 musicians, so 50 or less.
Well, yeah, because chamber orchestras are supposed to fit within a chamber. Nowadays we say.
There you go.
That's the reason why they're called that.
Exactly.
I know, because I'm in a chamber orchestra at my school.
So that's kind of your brief history on bands and orchestras. Another interesting fact that I found while doing my research was that there's actually a current problem with funding for orchestras in the United States, where because we've moved to more media that's kind of the singular artist, or less people are needed to create things, right? Less and less people, and I think this also has to do with like the digital age too, less and less people are going to concerts. And because of that, they've actually, a lot of like conductors and band members or orchestra members and stuff have had to take pay cuts because they're not bringing in the revenue like they used to. So yeah, I thought that was a very interesting fact, and I thought you'd enjoy that.
It is pretty interesting, especially considering, I mean, it makes sense though if you think about it. How much, I mean, music has changed a lot. Like,
it sure has.
Let's be honest. If any of us have seen orchestras, I think like the only one.
Half our entire school would make up the chamber orchestra.
Well, if you think about it though, like,
yeah,
we haven't gone to any orchestras, James, except for Trans-Siberian Orchestra,
which isn't really
it's not really an orchestra. It's more of a rock and roll with violins.
Yeah,
like, yeah, it's orchestra technically because it's the same instruments, but it's not your classical orchestra music.
Right.
So, like, I mean, how many people do you know that have attended a philharmonic or a...
I don't think I have, other than our band stuff.
Other than my orchestra concerts, I mean...
Other than our band and orchestra concerts, I don't think I've actually attended. And maybe I should. I think it would be interesting to actually... And I think there's a different experience, and there's something to be said for that live type of music, especially in a large group like that. and the sound that is produced in that theater or in that auditorium. Like, there's something to be said for that natural sound that you get from a full orchestra.
What I'd really like to see is, this is kind of off the topic of orchestras and bands, but I'd kind of like to see, that Earth Harp dude.
Oh yeah,
I would love to go to a concert of one of his. If you haven't heard of it, just look up Earth Harp, America's Got Talent, and you'll know exactly why.
Yeah, well, basically he has strings over the entire theater.
Yeah,
so the sound is, from what I've heard described, is like the sound is from everywhere. Is what the feeling is.
Which I would love to witness that. It would just be amazing.
So really interesting how music has developed and how the new age orchestras are having a hard time funding themselves because of that. And I think more and more you're seeing those orchestras are probably going to go toward, making music for movies and stuff. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm not over in LA and I don't know the industry that well. So maybe a lot of that is just fading as well with the newer technology, but I would assume that I would still want to record, because recording something is still going to be better than using MIDI notes.
Anytime you get the true sound of something, it's always better than using computer generated things. Yeah.
And when it comes to, so we talked about funding for orchestras, there are still more orchestras than there are bands. So outside of other than the military, there aren't really that many professional bands. There's not as many like professional bands as there are orchestras, and a lot of the bands are more community. So they're more sponsored by local governments or are self-supporting, and then they would participate in like parades or outside local events. So I thought that was also another interesting little tidbit of information, Crazy's going to a Billy Joel concert in April. Dude, that is exciting. You should be excited. That's pretty awesome.
Seeing anything live, singers,
like concerts in general are
theater,
just a blast.
concerts, seeing anything live is so much more than watching it on replay or listening to it.
Yeah. And like it's its own art form.
Yeah.
It's just something totally different.
Because, like, they also can't really auto-tune something live, so it's genuine. Well, have they invented a live
They can.
auto-tune?
Oh, yeah, they can. No, there's auto-tune, bro. Don't kid yourself.
I don't think there'd be issues with that with Billy Joel.
You still have to be good to make it not sound bad, auto-tune. Like, auto-tune can only do so much.
Yeah, that's true.
It can do a lot. It can do a lot. But if you are a bad singer, there's nothing that'll correct a terrible.
You can't just go up there and say, "Twinkle, twinkle, little star."
Okay, that's enough. That's good. Yikes.
I can sing better than that, by the way. I just was giving an example.
We'll have to have you prove it sometime. I'm surprised. You should have. We should have gotten out your bass, and I could have plugged you into the sound system
bass
here.
Guitar?
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally right there.
I know, but I don't know where a cable is. I don't have a cable on me. Otherwise, I'd do it right now. Maybe that'll be our intro music next time. We'll have Joe plug in his bass, and he'll play us some intro music. You down for that, bro? Play us. Here, little teaser. You can play us like the Minecraft theme song.
Oh boy, I need to look that up.
That should be simple enough. That dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
But really low because it's bass.
Yeah. Maybe I'll become the next Davey 504.
There you go.
Did you see
that guy's crazy.
Did you see that he literally flew over to India just to play PewDiePie's diss track on the site of the T-Series headquarters?
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He flew all the way to India just to play it on bass guitar.
This guy is nuts with playing bass. And he's got, what is it, like how many string bass guitar?
I thought it was 24.
24 string bass guitar?
It was 47, I don't know. It was something big.
24 string bass. Like, this guy is bonkers, man.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Wait, did you find it?
Yeah, this is it. So this is
Yeah, this is it.
Like, how do you even play something like that?
He like has to stretch his hand all the way across.
Literally. It's huge.
And there's no way you can buy something like that. He had to make that himself also.
Jeez.
And there's no way you can take lessons for
yeah.
Like he's self-taught obviously with that.
So are those all just different octaves then? Like each, so like you see how there's 3 strings with each? Are those just different octaves of the same note, you think?
I wouldn't think so, because a bass guitar normally has 4 different... It has 4 separate strings, so if that was the case, it wouldn't be sets of 3. My guess is it's probably the main note, and then like a certain number of steps up from each one to create
this guy's
chords.
so good.
My guess is he used
all
them to
right.
create
We get the idea. I could watch this guy for so long.
It's oddly satisfying to watch.
Really is. It's oddly satisfying. But yeah, that's what were we talking about? Just bass guitars? Is that the tangent we took there?
Yeah, I guess we did.
I don't know how we got there. I'll have to go back, and when I watch this footage, I'll be like, oh, that's how I got there. But I don't even know. But let's get back to the conversation. Now that this is a good transition into our experiences in each. So Joe, what's your experience been like in orchestra so far? Because you're getting close to the end of your high school. You have 2 years left.
Yeah.
But how has your experience been so far?
Okay. Well, it's one of my favorite. My favorite. It is my favorite class so far. I haven't had any other classes that I get more enjoyment out of. It's a fairly easy class, and if you stay with it the whole entire time, it also looks good on resumes and stuff.
That's not why you're in it, though. Like,
no, it's not. I love it.
What do you like about orchestra? Maybe that's a better
I just
question.
like music. I like playing.
Have you ever thought about playing a different instrument, or like trying a different instrument?
I mean, I played piano for a while.
That's right. You did
until the prices got more expensive.
Yeah, but you started with. Did you like piano?
Yeah, piano was pretty fun.
See, I thought piano was. It was. It was a means to the end for me because I wanted to do percussion initially, and then I ended up playing trombone, so that was totally different. Hey, doobies. Easy, eh?
I mean, that's true, but
it is.
It's a fun class, though. It's
so in orchestra. I suppose you don't have to deal with this, but are there chairs in orchestra?
Yes and no. We are organized by chairs, but it's. Are there any competitions for chairs? But there aren't really competitions for them, and it's really more like the teacher just puts really only the front row matters. The rest is just sit wherever you want.
Well, because that's something I really remember from band is we fought over those chairs of who was gonna be first chair.
Do you want to explain it to people that wouldn't know?
Hey, Tully, I challenged Joe for his chair. All right, well, you gotta start practicing bass, doobies. So we'll have next week be the challenge day. I'll pick the piece and send it to you formally. So get ready, it's coming your way.
It wasn't Tully, it was doobies.
Orchestra, fight me. Hey, Z. So yeah, basically what you would do in band is you had your entire group, and you could challenge the person ahead of you, and you'd have to challenge all the way to first. But initially, you had a sorting at the beginning of the year where you just played for the instructor, and then they would put you in your chair. But then during the year, you could challenge up and practice and get better and whatnot. So I had mine end up in a tie once. I don't know how you get a tie, but anyway, that's when I stopped challenging.
I do chamber choir too.
First chair trumpet? Dude, I was almost first chair trombone. I tied. I consider that a win. I played sports. Hey, I played sports too, doobies. Just
I'm a mathlete.
Oh gosh, Joe, that's not helping your case. That's not helping your case, man. Oh jeez. And actually, I think that basically sums it up. Joe enjoys orchestra. I enjoyed band. I actually played drums too. So I played piano, drums. I know a little guitar, not much. I hope once I get down more in weight, I'll pick it up again. But
I mean, wait. To respond to what Tully said, first chair freshman on. I mean, I've kind of been first chair since like.
You don't have any competition.
Grade.
Joe gets really into it though. You should. Maybe I should try. I should try to record you at a concert once.
You did,
but not like. I need to get closer, because this kid, I tell you, he goes into it, guys. He's one of those bass players that like he's going to town. It's crazy, right, Joe?
Yeah, I love when I get a song that I like to play, but that's pretty rare because most of the bass parts are boring. Not gonna lie.
All right, Joe. Math question on the line. Go.
If a train leaves New York going 80 miles per hour, at 5 p.m. and another train leaves London going 55 miles at 10 p.m., which train is the bomb on? The one in London, or leaving London, I guess. Judging, this is more of a human geo, or this is more like something that would be asked in my AP human geo class. Which
sounds like you don't have an answer to that question.
I'm gonna say the London one.
The one that goes in the ocean first. That's an interesting answer.
Both of them, actually. It was all a trick question.
Both. It's a trick question. All right.
On the train, it's on a plane from.
Man, oh man.
From LAX. What is LAX?
That's an airport, Joe.
Oh. Wait, where is that?
All right. With that, this has been our segment on bands and orchestras. If you have any further questions, or if you're over on YouTube, put them down in the comments, and we'll be sure to respond to you as soon as we can. So, now it's time for... What time is it, Joe?
I'm actually trying to remember. I kind of forgot. Is it the 50 Cent feature?
The 50 Cent feature!
Yeet, I got it right! I actually haven't seen this yet. I don't know what it is this week yet.
So this week's 50 Cent feature is Dangerous Lands. Magic and RPG.
Is this a joke about my driving?
This... Dangerous Lands. Dude, I wasn't even going to make that joke. You just went there. That was beautiful. Alright, so Dangerous Lands.
I'm not a bad driver.
This is... From what it looks like in this video, it looks like...
a RuneScape wannabe?
Almost like RuneScape, but also Skyrim. Like, it's the poor man's Skyrim. That's what I'm dubbing this game. At least for right now. Oh, man. So, self-burn,
If you want to get the poor man's Skyrim, just download, what is that one? One that's free to download.
I don't know which one you're referring to.
Skyrim 2. Or the Elder Scrolls 2.
Oh, yeah, no, you can literally get a free Elder Scrolls. But anyway, description. Watch out! You are in dangerous lands, where monsters and magic can be found everywhere. Fight with monsters through the entire land. Use your sword and combine with your magic to obliterate all enemies in your way.
Hey, it's got pretty good English. It's not English.
That's true. It does have good English. Positive reviews as well. So my hopes are high for this one. Early access too. So updates on the way, hopefully. Alright. Level up your character, learn new magic, and destroy your enemies, and increase your power. Fight with lots of different enemies. Get coins to purchase items and equipment that will make your journey easier. Help people by completing a lot of quests.
A lot of quests.
This game is in early access. I still need to put more items.
It says I. That's
what I gathered from that too. The I statement. So it is a single developer. Indie developers. That's pretty cool. New magics, new enemies, new playable characters. The game price will increase after each update. So maybe we're on the ground floor. This is the 50-cent feature. We are on the ground floor, folks. All right. If this is a good game, we will give you our solid review, and you can get in on this ground floor with us. So, this game is a strong meme. 10 out of 10. Oh, I don't know if that's a good review or not. It's a strong meme. Yeah. So, this person says negative review, but it's a...
If it's a meme, then shouldn't this be on meme review instead of 50-cent feature? 50-cent feature!
50-cent feature! Alright. Let's just...
Oh boy, we've started becoming memes.
Let's just go right into this game and see what it's all about, shall we? But do you get to mow the grass? Dude, everyone goes back to the lawnmower game.
Was it just because I hated it so much?
Dude, it's a fantastic game. You know what I find in common with all of these 50-cent features? They all have this pre-launch window.
Not all of them.
Almost every single one has this pre-launch window.
Most of them do, yeah, you're right.
We're going to do windowed.
Not the ones that are also phone games. Those usually
And
aren't.
I think we can handle fantastic graphics with my 1070 Ti. I hope we can.
I don't know, James, you're streaming.
It's going to be too much. All right, play.
Made with Unity. That's also that's
impressive.
Whoa.
Okay. This looks way different than what we saw in the trailer.
Yes, it does.
This looks far different. This actually looks really good.
It
like
looks
the low poly style.
Yeah, it looks like human fall flat.
Okay, what I do find interesting, so he's got low poly trees here. And then regular trees in the background. So maybe he's like still working on getting more models or something. I don't know.
That's possible.
So let's just
It's weird thinking of a developer as like a single person.
Yeah, so we got 3 save slots. Hero.
Whoa.
There's no other options, just hero. Knight is devoted fighter with balanced stats.
With balanced stats. Well, I hope he has balanced stats if he's your only option.
She can use both of physics and magic skills to attack the enemy and improve her status.
Also, wait, again. English?
No, but I don't know even. Is this a girl? I mean, it says she twice, or it's just she and her. So obviously it's not a typo.
What do the arrows do?
Nothing. Like I can't.
Well, I guess we're a girl with a beard and mustache that looks oddly like a guy.
All right, because that can't be a typo, right? And then we can name it. We can name the character
Borissa.
How about
no, James Borissa?
Broissa. This is awkward. All right, done. Moving into these dangerous lands.
Dude,
this actually looks really good.
They must have not made a trailer in a long time.
Well, everyone was saying Borissa. Gosh, well, I guess I should have done that. She's cute. Biggie. Dude, I'm actually kind of impressed right now.
Yeah.
This is a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Unfollow because you did, bro.
Wow, Biggie.
Quest.
So we got Quest. And we got Merchant. The animation...
I mean, you're walking backward kind of.
And we're floating. So that does need a little more improvement. Like, you notice we're like floating. We're not really touching the ground. Like, even when I look down here, we're not on the ground. I don't know why. Okay, well, anyway. I don't know why can I...
How do you select them? Oh.
Welcome to my shop. That's not abrupt at all. We can sell and we can buy. So
what can we buy?
Potions, ether, high potion, high ether, iron sword.
Doesn't ether knock you out?
don't know, bro.
I'm pretty sure that's the stuff that in the Civil War they'd use to knock you out when they amputated one of your limbs.
I think it's supposed to be like your magicka. So like magic points. You see how it says restores MP?
Probably, but they should.
Dude, double jump. We need to save up for that. Should we get some health potions though? Because we have $500.
No, do the quest. Okay, do some.
Already health potions?
Oh yeah, do some health potions.
Okay, let's get this one. We'll just get one big health potion, and then 2 small ones. Oh, that's by 10. Okay, there we go. All right.
Okay, go do the quest.
Well, no, we should probably go to the arrow. What's the... Oh, there we go.
You didn't do the quest.
It does actually give me instructions down here. So we got spaces, jump, attack, block.
Wait, what's that behind you?
That's to go back, I think.
Go back. I want to see what that dude's quest was.
Oh, that's probably true. Okay. Dude, I like the music.
I'm actually really impressed with this.
All right, let's get a quest. You have to like get right up in these guys' faces though. Look at that. It's like awkward.
And why are you so much shorter than the other people? And you're floating. They're actually on the ground, and you're still so much shorter.
All right, we're gonna talk. Welcome to the village. Where's the abrupt cut? Oh, there isn't one. Are you able to beat the orcs that are in the nearby this village? They're not very strong, but can be dangerous for travelers. 10 should be enough. 10 what? 10 coins? Is that all you're gonna give me? Wow, if that's all I get for this quest is 10 coins. I just spent so much money on potions. Way too much money on potions, if that's the case. Let's find those orcs, shall we? That sound could be a little lower. That's pretty loud.
Yeah.
But they have the ambient, like even like the birds and stuff chirping.
I like the map in the corner too.
Yeah. All right, let's get these guys, shall we?
Maybe they'll drop loot.
Oh, dude, I just wrecked. What did I get from that? How much
potions?
Money? I missed it.
You got 3 potions, I think.
Oh, he's dead. I got some money from that last one too. I didn't see how much. It went away so fast. Is kissing random quest givers? Oh my gosh, Big E. Woohoo! I'm actually slightly impressed right now. Oh. I didn't think this was gonna be any fun. But I'm actually finding it. I'm like enjoying myself a bit. I know it's kind of simplistic in nature. Yeah, come at me. Oh! Level up!
Press C to update your stats.
Oh, look at this. We got stats even.
Attack, defense, wait, is that magic attack?
I think, yeah, magic attack, magic defense.
Do magic attack.
I don't even know how to use magic. I gotta look at the
regular attack.
What is magic? We got inventory, skill tree, sprint, dodge roll. I still don't know how to do magic. All right, we'll do attack. How many do I get? Oh, I see down here. Okay. So how do I do magic? Equals was help, I think. No. Oh wait, no. Press
something on the ground there. Pick it up.
Oh yeah, what is that? A trunk? Is that what that said?
I thought it said truth.
Truth trunk? I don't know. K. Here we go. Firebolt. Cast a firebolt toward an enemy. 10 magic points. Slot 1. Oh, okay. I'm getting the idea here.
So if you press 1 now.
Oh, it doesn't go very far. It goes away. Dang.
I mean, it is a base tier magic.
Dude, he just got wasted. 300 money? Oh, dude, we're making money now. Cast magic missile. These are all the magic missiles. Dead. Magic missile.
I mean, it's not a magic missile, it's a firebolt.
It's close enough.
They're very different. Magic missile.
Can I get magic missile in the future? Let's see. Ice bolt, lightning, ground crush, triple firebolt, bash, I like how these are locked, but I can still see them. No, there's no magic missile. So this is my magic missile. All right, let me believe. Oh, geez, that's not it. Whoa, whoa, he's got magic too. Oh gosh.
You just got wasted, bro.
Oh gosh, that was bad. Did I just lose like completely? Wow.
Did Barissa just die?
Dude.
Or Brorissa, I guess.
So if you die, you're done.
It's hardcore, man.
It's hardcore.
Don't die.
Have you seen the D&D cartoon with magic missile? I have not seen the cartoon, but I used to play D&D, and someone was obsessed with magic missile when I was DMing, and it got annoying.
I thought it was Eldritch Blast.
No, they used magic. Oh, on that too. But all right, well, I guess. Oh, we're just hero now. That was a mistake. All right, well, let's try that again. Joe, start giving a comprehensive review. I'm impressed.
James, link in chat.
Oh my gosh, link in chat.
No, you're not gonna get over your Tully.
All right, Joe, comprehensive review.
Okay,
start giving it scores here.
I'm fair. Does it go full screen? Because that actually will...
It does. Yeah, it does go full screen. I just
Okay.
didn't put it in full screen because I'm capturing the desktop.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. So it does have full screen, so I'm not gonna knock it 20 points for that.
Oh, I can't do.
I am
yet.
really impressed with the graphics and the shadows. Like I was expecting, like there's actually shadows on this thing.
Yeah.
That is impressive. The fact that it's all hardcore, you die, like...
I was not expecting that.
That's really hardcore, not gonna lie. If there was maybe like an option to enable that, or to make it like a softcore, where you can respawn, but just like losing your money, or like losing your inventory or something, that would make it a little better. I can't really judge it based on how much content there is, because we haven't passed the first quest, so there's probably more stuff. There seems to be a decent-sized magic tree, so...
Yeah, I wish I could pass this first mission. Dude, I'm upgrading. If there's stamina, I need to upgrade that next. It goes down so fast.
Oh, there's actually a stamina bar. That's
yeah, it's above
better.
the numbers. The magic
no.
casting is pretty cool.
Oh, no, I think I'd give it about an 8.
Whoa, an 8!
Yes.
Level up. The fact that I'm actually enjoying myself says something. There's no stamina. Maybe it's the defense. I'll just do attack again. Oh, and then... Yeah, the fact that I'm enjoying myself really says something. Because most 50-cent features, I do not. That's the magic dude. I gotta be careful with him. Oh!
Oh, I see your mission, James.
What?
The arrow.
Oh, is that the end?
Or is that the start?
So do I have to kill this guy, you think?
Maybe.
Hmm.
Just charge him.
I love the music.
Yeah.
You want me to just charge this guy?
Just charge him and spam click.
This is a really bad idea.
Charge!
Joe, I told you that was a bad idea!
Well, that was only hero.
Oh,
it wasn't
man.
Boris.
All right. Well, we need to move on to our next segment here, so I should probably give my review. Yeah, you gave it an 8?
I gave it an
Is that
8.
what you gave it?
Also, your camera's slightly off, I think, or you're repositioned.
Oh, did it move?
Because it's slightly above your head.
This will be fixed next week, folks. Don't worry. We're moving into another room. It'll be better.
Yeah, I'd already
30-minute time fulfillment. I think I could get that. Yeah. Let me just fix that real quick. All right. 30-minute time fulfillment. I think I could get that with this game. Settings and options limited, but it's newer. So, and it's in development, early access. Why are you smiling like that? What?
I saw the comments in chat that say Boris again.
Oh yeah, you see that? Okay. Jeez. Borissa. So graphics, I thought the low poly art style was pretty cool. Being that it's actually a game in development, I'm gonna give it a little bit of slack on this one, especially since it's one guy. So, sound effects, you need some work. I think the loud swooshing was a little bit too loud and generic. And finding a cleaner audio source would be nice. But this is really interesting because I'm getting really picky with this one. I'm actually having to try to dig a little deeper to find stuff that's wrong. When it comes to the music, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. Overall gameplay, you know what? I think it needs to be a 9.
Ooh.
I disagree with you. I think it should be a 9. So with that, what's it again? What's the game? Dangerous Lands. Magic and RPG. You get a Basement Brothers score of 17 out of 20. Congratulations. That is a go for it. You'll get your 50 cents out of it. And you get in on the ground floor. It's rare that we find a gem like this. So go pick it up. Give it a try. And that has been your 50-cent feature. All right. Let me go ahead and close out of that, and we can move on to our next segment of the day, or of the night, I should say. And that is Joe's Reddit reviews of the week. Joe, you want to explain what your Reddit reviews are? Before we
go to a subreddit and get 5 things off of that subreddit, and then put them in a document, and we go through and order them from worst to best.
Best to worst
that we find. And this
1 to 5.
specific one is going to be different than usual.
Right, and these are in no specific order, but for some reason he's got
Well, the subreddit I chose this week was the
What's the sub? Is that the subreddit?
Yep. And on the subreddit, the whole point of it is that every single post is just named and then you have to click on it to see what it is.
Oh, so they're all
and they're supposed to make you go
All right, so that's how we're assessing this one this week.
By how much they make us
go. So I want dead silence before I open up the link. And once I open up the link, we're going to rate it on how much we go and how loudly we go. All right. Is that fair?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 1. That's interesting. I take that as a custom door repair. I don't think that was done by your local mechanic. Let's put it that way. Or if it was, I don't know how they have a job and they're in business. So, because that is obviously not a car door handle. All right. Are mildly interesting. Didn't we do that one once?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, well, we will have to do repeats eventually.
And you'll notice that the name of it is
That is that one, it got a slight reaction.
Yeah.
It got a slight so where do you want to put it?
Well, we only have one. James, what are you thinking?
All right. Number 2. Complete silence, please. That is peculiar. Oh my. That is the sketchiest bike repair I think I've ever seen. How do you turn with that? That's a legit question. How do you turn with that?
I mean, I guess the way you turn with a rollerblade is by leaning on the foot.
Yeah, but you don't turn it. Oh, so you're saying he just leans one way or the other?
He probably just leans one way or the other.
So you'd have to lock the handlebars down. I need to subscribe to this subreddit. Right, Tully? All right, where do you want to put this one? 1 or 2 right now?
I think that made me more than the car handle door.
It made me more, so I agree with you on that one. All right, number 3. Silence, please. That is interesting. Alrighty then. How just want to... You know what really interests me about Reddit is how do people find these images? How do you get this picture? They have to be a part of a zoo, right? Right? They got to be a part of a zoo. Let's 5-star his bet. What? 5-star?
Why would we 5-star the tiger?
I'm confused.
I don't know.
All right, what do you think of this one, bro?
I think that is the most.
That one did make the most. All right. Next up, we got number 4. Silence in the audience, please. What? What is this? Why? Okay. Come on, Cheryl. We told you not to eat out of your shoes anymore.
Wasn't that your New Year's resolution?
Wasn't that your New Year's resolution? Cut back on the soup shoes.
I think that's salsa, actually.
No, that's not salsa. That's got like corn and beans and stuff in it.
Salsa has corn and beans.
Not beans.
Some of it does.
Salsa has
certain
beans?
types of salsa can have beans, James.
Well, that makes me even more if that's salsa. That's interesting. All right, well, where do you want to put that one?
I don't think it hums as much as the tiger.
I would agree. So you say one below or below?
One below the tiger,
bike?
But not quite below the bike.
Not below the bike? All right. And we have the last one. Silence, please. Is that zoomed in? Yeah, people can read that. Okay. It makes sense though. If you are a movie person, or if you are one that makes movies or short films or in that industry in any way, it makes sense. Because yes, it's called A Quiet Place. However, if you've seen the movie, have you seen the movie?
No, I haven't actually.
If you've seen the movie, you understand what they mean, because it is hard to get good and effective sound design, or it's hard to actually get it when the movie's supposed to be quiet. So you're relying on all your ambient noises, your subtle noises such as footsteps or breathing, all of those lesser known sounds, and it can amplify a film, bro. You struck a chord with me on this one, all right?
I know
exactly, Star Kid. The sound design is amazing in that movie. All right.
I just.
But it is
funny.
The irony of it is there. I get that. Favorite movie? I thought it was really good too. I thought it was fantastic.
She was just watching Bird Box before he got
Bird Box. See, A Quiet Place is like the opposite of Bird Box.
Not the opposite, but it's like
because it's instead of sight, it's sound.
Yeah, and it's instead of us hearing them, it would be them hearing us.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's kind of opposite.
Yeah, but it's something to do with the senses.
Yeah.
So. All right, where does that one go?
I think that just beats out the bike.
All right. Really, that beats out the bike for you. All right. And remember, these are Joe's Reddit reviews, so he actually picks the ranking. I have no say. That's how this goes. Joe's Reddit review of the week. So, for the subreddit, we have Invalid Car Mechanic, who doesn't know how to put or self-made handyman.
I want to have a car that has that kind of door handle. That'd be cool.
Not in the winter, it wouldn't.
Oh yeah, it'd freeze, wouldn't it?
It could freeze in rotation, and that's a lot harder to rotate something than to just pull it.
Yeah.
Not to mention the whole if it's frozen in the winter too, you got this whole rim that could be frozen. So now you're having to pull a knob instead of pulling the handle. So no, I wouldn't want that.
Maybe I'll just have a lever
And this could easily get knocked off.
Yeah, that's true.
Easily. But
James,
sorry to burst your bubble on that one.
Okay.
Well. All right. 4th place we have Sketchy Bike Skater. 3rd place we have The Sound of a Quiet Place. And 2nd place we have Salsa Shoes or Chili Shoes, whatever
Whatever.
Food shoes.
Whatever floats your goat.
Whatever floats your goat.
Does that make you go,
And, the winner, and the number one picture is the Free Kitten Tiger. The Free Kitten Tiger wins number one Reddit review of this week. And those have been Joe's Reddit reviews of the week. Yeet. Yeet.
It's such a...
Your yeet always gets in there. It always does.
It's always pretty loud, too.
That's just you, though. That's what you do. So, with that being said, we have actually reached the end of our broadcast. I know, it's sad. It comes up so fast every time. But be sure to go check out our YouTube channel, because we will be uploading over there. There's actually clips from last week's show on there. There's one right now, but another one's going to be released on Friday. So go check out that for the 50-cent feature. Otherwise, you can watch the whole episode on YouTube. That's also uploaded. I'll be working to get clips from this one and this whole episode uploaded by next week, so people can catch up on there. Joe, any other announcements? Any other closing announcements?
We're hopefully also going to start editing out the February episodes of gaming.
Next month, we will have gaming episodes on that channel.
And they're based off of what our next
week's episode. Yeah, next week's topic, which Joe has been putting a lot of work into.
Yeah.
So stick around for that. We'll see you next week on that one. So, yeah, that's basically it. We're moving this weekend over to the other room, so we'll see a whole new set next week, and can't wait to start off next month, because it's gonna be a good one. We got stuff in the works. Have a wonderful week. Thank you, Tully. That concludes this episode of the Basement Brothers, and we'll see you next week, folks.